Well, hello there, sixth graders. This is Mrs. Seeley, and I am making this video just in case you missed the in-class lesson for Wednesday, November 17th. So we are practicing with ratio tables, and I want to show you how we can use those tables to graph the information in those ratio tables. So, as a little review, these three exercises ask you to drag the numbers into the right place to complete the ratio table. So, if we look at this first one together, we can see that we are going from 4 to 12. That means we are multiplying by 3. We have to do the same thing to the other part of our ratio, and that means we would get 15 to put in that spot and complete the ratio table. And so you just drag those numbers into the correct place. And you will have a couple of ratio tables to complete. This one is asking you to fill in. It doesn't give you things to drag. And the same is true for this third one. And it has a little question for you at the bottom, but that's just practicing what we've already been doing. The cool thing about ratio tables is it gives us some coordinate pairs. It gives us pairs of numbers that are reflecting that ratio, and we can use those pairs to graph um, on a graph. So you have an x-axis and a y-axis. The x-axis is horizontal. It's this line that goes across the bottom of the graph. The y-axis is vertical, and it is this one here that is to the left of the graph. And when you look at coordinate pairs, it is always the x-axis that comes first. So for example, this coordinate pair is 40 and 2. So 40 is the x-axis, so we go across 40, and then 2 is the y-axis, and we go up to 2. And this is the spot where we want to go ahead and drag one of those dots and put it in place. Now you can see I'm having a little trouble dragging it because it's so small. So remember, you can always go up here to make it bigger, and then you'll have to drag your picture around, and then you go ahead and put that right there. So that is 42. Now, if we look at this ratio table, we would know we went from, we can work it this way, I guess, 2 to 40. We multiplied, right, times 20. So what do you multiply times 20 to get 80? So you'll fill that out and then be able to complete the graph. Let me go back there. It does ask you to, at the very bottom, I thought I saw a question there, but maybe I'm wrong. Is at the top, maybe? Nope, that's all right. There you go. All right, and then on this fifth slide, you have the same information, but it's written a little bit differently. Now you can see that this part of the table is labeled number of bracelets. And if you go to your graph, you can see that number of bracelets is along the x-axis. So that is going to be the first number, and then you'll go up the y-axis for the second number. Place your dot, and then it's going to ask you to drag this line to connect the dots, so to speak. And then you have one more over here that has the dots here. So it's asking you to read the graph and go ahead and complete this table by looking at where the coordinate pairs fall. So you can see that we have 1 and 3. Now, this is a little bit trickier. So you can see that they don't have every digit, but we went from 0 to just to a line that isn't identified, and then to 6. So if we split 6 in half, that is definitely 3. So 1, 3. It's now asking you, here's 2, where's the dot? And then you would fill that in to your ratio table. All right, that I hope that helps you complete this. Again, this is a class assignment. This is for you if you missed the instructions and missed the class. All right, let me know if you have any questions, and we will talk soon.